What up, guys? My name is Akdanzi, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Guys, I'm trying to be hype, but because I haven't been here for a very long time, and yeah, it's been what, a month now. And so yeah, so I'm back again with YouTube. I'm so thankful that even though I was away for a month, you guys are still here. In fact, I got more subscribers than I had, so I'm like, okay, yeah. So I guess today we are going to be talking about the emotional, mental roller coaster that I went through in the past couple of months, and I thought it was important for me to share this, not only because it's almost therapeutic for me, but because I think it will help someone some way, sometime. Yeah, so essentially that's why I'm making this video, because when I was going through what I'm going to be talking about today, such videos really helped me. So yeah, so you guys know that I love talking about boys, and we will get to that, but this video is just about mental health awareness and talking about real life, real people, real life. Okay, so I think you guys do know that I've been living with depression for quite some time now. I think since high school. I think when I was in high school, I didn't know that I had depression, but it was already there, right? So when I moved to varsity, that's when I was like, oh, there's something called depression. Oh, it's a thing. Because here's the thing, guys. I'm from Kwanongom, literally. So topics like mental health, depression, and those kind of things are not really a thing over there. And so I only got to understand what depression was when I got to university, and I was like, so I diagnosed myself like, yep, that's what you have, body issues, etc, 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 right? Sharp. And I think I would like to tell myself that I've been dealing with it, but I haven't, because I hadn't seen a professional until I had that breakdown at work during a meeting, that full-blown panic attack. I thought I was having a heart attack. I thought I was dying, literally, because I couldn't breathe. I didn't understand what was going on, but we'll get to that. For now, I just want to talk about how I thought I was okay. I thought I was handling things, because I'm that type of a person who wants to take care of everybody, and who's always like, no, it will work out. I can do this, I can do this, I can do that. That's me. So I think I thought that I had handled it, or I was handling it. Meanwhile, I was just kind of suffocating in denial and just bottling everything inside and pretending that I was fine, right? And it's very easy to do when you're someone who's very bubbly like me, someone who's very social like me. It's very easy. I think that's why they say the most talkative people, the most loud people are the most depressed people. And I think from my experience, I think that is true, because I'm the type of person who makes everybody laugh. Like, I'm very vocal, I'm an extrovert and whatnot, and yet I was slowly dying inside. So yeah, fast forward to this year, moved to Joburg. Okay, I thought I was handling everything. A lot of stuff were happening at home, and I thought, okay, you have to step in, you got to do this. And I don't regret that, because for me, I think even from an early age in my life, I've always kind of assumed the role of taking care of. And I enjoy doing it. It's not something that's like a burden to me. No, like I kind of feel like it's my purpose, like somehow to just to give. Um, but now I understand that the danger of that is that you keep on giving and you lose track of your own health, you lose track of your own life because you're so focused on giving. Um, so this year happened, coronavirus, yati sengfikile, kwanyiwa, lockdown vibes, and then I couldn't go out. Wait, before that, I used to go out every weekend, like January, February, March. I went out literally every weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every weekend. I was out drinking with friends. And I think that should have been a warning to me because I'm not someone who's very... I don't enjoy those kind of crowds. Like, I enjoy spending time with friends, and if friends want to go to a club, fine. Sometimes I can go with them and like hang out and have fun and whatnot. But like, I'm not someone who's very fond of drinking alcohol. I don't enjoy drinking alcohol. I really don't enjoy it. But January, February, and March, February, and March, I was going out every weekend, guys. I was partying, I was drinking, and while I was doing it, I never really thought there was like anything more to it than just me having fun with friends. And I won't say my friends were a bad influence, no, because I'm the one who'd be like, where are we going tonight? So it's not like, hey, oh, I can figure goal, no, it wasn't like that. So yeah, and then after that, coronavirus happened, and then now all these friends that I had accumulated through my partying life and this lifestyle of going out every weekend was gone. So now I had to stay home by myself and literally just face whatever it is that I was dealing with. And I remember buying wine and being like, yeah, I'll just buy wine, it will just stay there. And I tried to drink it and I couldn't drink it. The reason is because I'm not someone who and like, and that's when I was like, wait a minute, why do I even want to drink alcohol in the first place? And then I realized, it was almost like not an escape, not really an escape. Because even when I did go out on weekends and went to parties and whatnot, I didn't really like get drunk. Like I didn't. I would only like maybe have 2 cocktails and that would be it for the night. Like, I'm not someone who gets drunk at all. That's why I'm always the one to call Ubers for people. I'm always the one to make sure everybody gets home. I'm always the one who makes sure no one loses anything. It's because I don't drink. But I think the reason why I almost enjoyed being in those crowds is because then I almost avoided whatever it is that I was subconsciously going through. I guess this subconsciously going through. Anyway, yeah. So when Corona happened, then I was at home by myself, and that's when I got really depressed, and then I started just eating a lot of junk food. And to me, again, I didn't think it had something to do with my depression. Like, I had no idea, but I started to eat and I would Uber eat maybe like 6 times or 5 times a day, because I live in the CBD, so everything is quite central. And I gained a lot of weight. Like, I moved from a 52 kg right over to 79 kgs, and yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. And I think that's when I was more aware of my body issues, because I always complain about, hey, my arms are too thin, but then I started being fat. Then I had unkaba, my thighs were big, nothing was fitting anymore, and then I was like, no worries. But what that did is it made me to eat more. Like it's almost like food became my escape. Guys, I ate like bengidla, and not eating because I'm hungry. It turned to like comfort eating in a way. And I gained a lot of weight, and I think what I hated was that when you gain weight, the first thing that people will say to you when they see you or when you FaceTime them, they'll be like, "Hey bo usumkhulu, hey bo wanona kangaka, hey bo," and they're not aware, ukuthi, when they say those things, it triggers something in you. But in that moment, you just laugh it off and you smile and whatnot. And that's why, guys, it's really important to really be conscious of the things that you say to people, the comments you make about people's appearances, because it does trigger people and it can make the situation worse. Okay, so anyway, so now I'm at work. I really enjoyed work as well, because when I was at work, then I got to almost shut everything out and just focus on seeing patients and whatnot, and I was fine. Work was amazing, fine. But while I was doing at work, I started seeing more patients than I would usually do, and I think I did that on purpose because I didn't want to sit around and wait. I wanted to be like up on my feet like all the time, so that I almost don't have to think, or not really think. So that I don't have to face up to what I was avoiding all along. And no, for those of you who are seeing this channel for the first time, it's not about being gay, guys. I accepted that long ago. Family is cool with it long ago. Like, it's not that, right? Okay. And then just everything, well, I felt like everything just went, I don't know, I felt like everything was just going wrong. I was still, finishing my book. For those of you who don't know, I am also a writer, and I was hoping to publish my book this year. I was hoping to publish this book this year, and I was just finishing my book and whatnot. And one day I woke up in the morning, opened my laptop, and it wouldn't come on. And I had a mini panic attack. That's the first time I had the like a mini panic attack where I was hyperventilating and I felt like throwing the laptop down, and I was just so frustrated, like, why isn't it coming on? And I'm like, no, okay, maybe it's better. I tried charging it. Nope, it's not charging. And I was freaking out because I've been writing this book for like 1 year, 6 months now, and now this laptop is not turning on, and my book is here, and it wasn't saved anywhere else besides on a flash drive that I thought I had lost. So in my head, in that moment, I'm like, guys, 200 and something pages gone. I cried myself to sleep, guys. I cried myself to sleep, and I woke up and I remember just thinking, you know what, fuck this shit. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm done. And then I went to work. Work was fine. Yeah, my work was not affected. In fact, I started working harder than opposed to when I wasn't stressed. So, yeah, so now no book, right? And I tried filming YouTube videos, and I just, guys, this is the thing, when I don't post videos, it's because I'm not in the right headspace to post a video, and I'm not going to come here and fake being happy and fake, I don't know, just fake being normal. I'm not going to do that. So if I'm not feeling it, I'm not going to do it. Like, I'm just not going. So I stopped YouTube, and I even stopped writing Twitter threads. I stopped posting on Insta. I was just like, and that's the thing with depression, guys. You stop doing the things that you enjoy doing. Because me with YouTube, it's not about money. It's not about fame, if there's even fame. It's something that I enjoy doing, right? So you eventually stop doing the things that you enjoy doing. So I stopped reading, I stopped writing, I stopped filming. Yeah, so all I did was to sleep, eat, and then I gained more weight. And then all these smallanyana events led to this big event, right? So I had, okay, so at the beginning of the year, they at work they gave us like different topics to do, right? So it's okay, so Ike going to do a presentation on this, and I was going to do a presentation on vestibular disorders, right, at work. And I'm like, that's my thing, like I'm okay, like I'm fine. But then now I didn't have a laptop, right? And financially I was being strained as well because I had a lot of things to take care of. So I can't really afford to buy myself a laptop because I financially I'm dealing with this other thing, and it's my mental health the side. I'm depressed. I'm gaining a lot of weight, which is adding to the negative self-image that I already had. So yeah, so I I remember just on the group they were saying, yeah, so we're having our next meeting, blah blah blah. I can remember you presenting, and I'm like, fuck, I forgot I was presenting. And the meeting was going to be on a Monday, and I was reminded on a Friday. So I remember, I think I had 7K in my bank account, and yeah, guys, yo. So I had 7K, and I'm like, fuck, I need a laptop. I don't know anyone in my building, and I'm not someone who is really fond of asking for help. And that's another, but I'm slowly learning to ask for help now, guys. Like, I'm learning. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go and buy a laptop now. It was a Friday. I went, I bought a laptop. I came back and I stayed up all night writing that presentation. And I was quite confident about the topic because it's something that I love. I love vestibular. So yeah, so I stayed throughout the night, just reading through the notes, making my presentation pretty. I'm a perfectionist, guys, right? And I was practicing what I'm going to say, blah blah blah. And I think I slept at 3:30 in the morning on that day, or on that night rather. And then wait, am I confused? Wait. No. The meeting was going to be on a Friday, and they reminded me on a Thursday. So I came straight from work, and I went to buy a laptop on a Thursday, and then I stayed the entire night during the presentation because I had to present on a Friday. And Mina, guys, I'm good. Like, I can work under pressure. Like, that wasn't the problem. I was even confident. So the meeting started, like, who wants to start? I'm like, me, because I'm ready. I did this, I practiced, like, I'm ready. So we connect everything. I'm like, can everyone see? They're like, yep, everyone can see. I'm like, sharp. So I start. Hi guys, today I'm going to be presenting about vestibular disorders. I'm going like, guys, I'm talkative, so it's always an advantage for me when doing presentations. I can never go, no. So while I was just going through the presentation, people were like, no, we can see you changing slides on your laptop, but on the projector, it's not changing. We're still seeing the same thing. So I'm like, oh, fuck, so I have to go back. So I go back, I present again. I think I had 23 slides. I'm on slide 4, and same problem happens again. So now I'm frustrated. I'm like, what the fuck? Because I bought this laptop, like, new from the box, literally the day before. Why is it doing this? What's happening? And they're like, okay, no problem. Like, we'll sort it out. Just let someone else present while we sort yours out. Someone else comes, they connect, everything is fine, they present, they're done. Someone else comes, they present, they're done. I'm like, hey, bro, is my laptop, like, what's happening? I come again, I connect. I'm on slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, slide 4, same problem. So now I'm like, hey, bro, like, and I could feel myself slowly but surely losing it. And I think some of my colleagues could feel it as well. So I start again, and now I'm hyperventilating. Like, I can, because it's so weird when you're about to have it, you can feel yourself pulling away, but you, in your head, you're like, no, I can do this, you pushing yourself. And I started sweating, and I remember just going through slide 2, and then they were like, it's the same problem again. And that's when everything just went blank. Everything went silent, everything just went blank, and I was hyperventilating, and there was this sharp pain on my chest. I couldn't breathe, and they're like, Ika, you okay? You okay? You okay? And it's the weirdest thing ever. It's like you're in the room, but you're not in the room. I'm like, what's happening? Am I having a heart attack? But subconsciously, it's like I'm dreaming. Chiggy chiggy, I'm on the floor. I can't breathe. I can't talk. Like, I what's happening? I what's happening? You stay with us, stay with us. Guys. I never in my life thought I would experience something like that. Ever. Because I always thought I'm strong. It can never. It happened, guys. And I felt like I was dying. It was a full-blown severe panic attack. After that I cried. I remember. I cried. And then while I was crying, like everything was just coming back, guys. It was like a strong tide of emotions just coming back at me. Things that happened in my childhood were coming at me at that moment. And it was just overwhelming. It was like a flood of negative thoughts, all my insecurities, all the bad childhood memories, like all my traumas, everything just came in at once. And I was like, I'm going to die. Like I literally thought, I'm definitely going to die, but I didn't. I'm still here, still breathing. So after that, I went home. I didn't present on the day, so they're like, come on man, it's just a technical problem, don't worry yourself about that, always put yourself first. But guys, I have the coolest people at work, so like, don't worry yourself, it's just a technical problem, blah, blah. But in my head I'm like, why is everything going wrong? Like, I bought this laptop with my last money. Literally the day before, I stayed up all night, I typed this, I practiced this, and now it's doing this to me. And I have all these other problems happening at the same time, and I feel like I have to be a glue to so many things. And it was the worst thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I think the worst part about it is that everyone that I thought was a friend was nowhere to be found. I was literally alone throughout the entire thing. I guess, yeah, it's true what they say, Guti, when the days are the dark, the friends are the few. But it really hurts me that I'm always there for a lot of people. And when I was going through all of that, no one was there. It's cool though, I guess some things in life you have to go through them alone to learn some things. I was like, okay, you know what? I have to see a professional. And I started looking for like psychologists around Johannesburg, and I wanted a black female. And I got her. Amazing. And I remember just our first session, guys, literally all I did was cry. The entire session I was just crying. And she was just so understanding. What I liked about her, and what I like about black, well, let me not say about black psychologists, because I've never been to a white psychologist, so I wouldn't really know, so I can't really compare. But what I liked about her was that even like when I spoke about my spirituality, she got it. Like she got it. She understood. She wasn't like, oh no, superstition. She got it, right? So yeah, I started seeing her, and I think like 4 sessions into therapy, I understood why I was feeling the way I was feeling, why I broke down on that day. And then I started, what they call cognitive behavioral therapy. Guys, amazing, amazing. It really helped me. I'm still, going through it, but like I'm much, much better now because I'm here back on YouTube. And the fact that I can talk about this now means that, I'm at a good place. So yeah, so I guess the purpose of this video is to just, for me to vent and to let you guys know what's happening, and hopefully get through to someone who may be going through something similar that I went through, and for them to seek help now rather than later. Fortunately, I didn't have any suicidal thoughts. I didn't want to harm myself in any way. So, but with other people, it can result into that. So if you're watching this and you are going through a period in your life where you feel like everything is just going wrong and there's no one to help you, you can't talk to anybody, you can't reach out, just try to find a professional. And it doesn't have to be a private situation, like a private practice or whatnot. You can ask for psychological services at your public hospital, local clinic, local community health center. Just try to seek help, even online. In fact, I will just leave contact details to all the organizations that help people with situations that I just described. So I'll put those numbers and contact details on the description box below, and then you can just check them and you can just talk to someone. It does really help. Yeah, so I guess that brings us to the end of the video. I know it's long. Yeah, it's not something that I can say I hope you enjoyed it, but I hope you take something from it. And here's the thing, guys. You don't only go to see a psychologist when you feel that you have a problem. No. You can even go to a psychologist and tell them, no, I'm here because everything is fine, everything is okay, and we'll see. Because you never really know when you need it, because a lot of people tend to convince themselves that everything is fine or everything is going to be fine, which is okay, I guess, but do seek help. That's what I'll say. You go to your GP at least once a year. You have your hearing screening at least once a year. You get tested for HIV and STDs, frequently. And mental health should be treated as such, because it's very important as well. Be there for your friends. Yeah, I guess that's it.